In a world racing for future, I choose to go back 200 years. Where people follow trends, I follow traditions. We all know Amritsar for three things: the Golden Temple, kulchas, and the kiosks. But there's another treasure in the city, one that doesn't honk, one that doesn't smoke. Yes, I'm speaking of an art form in the jewelry world, and it's known as Amritsari Jarao jewelry. 10 years ago, I remember sitting beside an artisan with wrinkled hands, but skills forgotten by the world, but holding the secrets of timeless beauty. That decision of diving deep to know the reason of his hands shaking while holding a cup of chai, but not when he held gold. That decision not just changed my business, but it changed my identity. This narrative of quiet focus of an artisan setting a tiny ruby into jewels will help you reimagine Amritsar through my eyes. I'm Drishti Khurana, an entrepreneur, a jewelry curator, a believer in legacy, and above all, a proud Punjabi. And today, I want to take you on a journey of not just through the lanes of Amritsar, but through time, tradition, identity, and legacy. Not many of us know this, but our city was once a flourishing center for handcrafted jewelry, equivalent to Bikaner and Jaipur. Let's rewind to the 16th century. The Mughals introduced the Jarao art in India. Thanks to royal patronage, this craft flourished. Amritsar, being so close to Lahore, which was the Mughal cultural hub at that time, saw a constant exchange of craftsmen, goldsmiths, and stone setters. The city soon became a jewelry hub with artisans perfecting this embedding style known as Jarao. The word literally means to embed. Stones like emerald and rubies were handcrafted in 22-karat gold using heat, pressure, no glue, no shortcuts, with just pure skill and just adding soul to each and every jewelry design. But slowly, this art began to fade. Mass production took over. Machine-made jewelry was replaced by handmade dreams, and our own people began to forget this treasure. Young buyers moved towards lightweight and minimalistic designs. The Jarao gold pieces felt too heavy on the neck and on the wallet too. As a result, the artisans started losing customers, and when it came to their children, their successors, they did not learn this art, which means their children did not inherit this craft, and the skill quietly began to fade. Add to that the aggressive marketing of all of these international brands, Jarao got pushed towards the background. Let me remind you, Jarao is not just a jewelry. It's our history woven into gold. It's our Punjabi identity preserved in karigari. It's the heirloom your dadi wore and now has been passed down to you. The passion of craftsmen who earns less than a factory worker but creates more than a machine ever can. When we lose an art form, we just don't lose a business opportunity. We lose our stories, we lose a part of who we are. So why not to bring Jarao back? It could transform Amritsar into more than just a food and faith destination. Imagine boutique jewelry tours, craft workshops for tourists, exhibitions that travel the world. Amritsar becoming a global soft power player, becoming the global soft power player through its artistry. What would it take? We need to revive the Jarao art training for artisans. We need more partnerships with design schools to modernize patterns of Jarao without losing its authenticity. We need more government and private sponsorship for heritage branding. And of course, we need a strong digital presence. And given the fact that a lot of world celebrities originated from Amritsar, doing this bit for Amritsar's heirloom art form should not be a problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring Jarao back. By this, you just don't save an art. You put Amritsar on the world map for something that would last for generations to come. Thank you.
Wow.